straight where I've been at work. People hating. But that's their job. Let's show the shit out some grinders on this thing, man. I saw two G's on it the other day doing the same thing. What's up, everybody? Darky been going working on the road. That's where I've been, by the way, if anybody wants to know. You know? And plus, done got 2 episodes of the podcast up. I want one to leak first because it tells about everything, then the second one to follow. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, everything's been good. I bet people's like, when's he gonna do it? It is, you know what I mean? Like the album, it's, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's done wrote and everything. It just has to be recorded on here. The podcast just done recorded. I ain't been focused on that. I've been focused on working to the end of the year here. Be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna rush it. I've been busy with church. I've been giving the neighbors' kids guitar lessons, church, work, all that, you know what I mean? I stay busy. If you look at the picture that brings you into this video, that's Seneca Rocks, just where we's up working. I work for a company called Waterway. What we do is test fire hoses and ladders and make sure that way when a firefighter grabs a hold of it, you know what I mean, that hose is definitely going to work. It's going to be pressurized and it's going to work. It's definitely going to come on and shoot fucking water, you know, to save someone's life. So I actually like my job. A lot of people ask me about it, like, you like your job, dude? And I'm like, yeah, because the way I look at it is, you know, being the person I am, you know, I'm looking at like, you know, that saves people's lives. If we don't do that right, you know, they're not getting the right amount of pressure to that. That's not, you know, feeding the water that we need to fight a fire. You know, I thought it was just so simple until, you know, I actually got onto this part of it, and, you know, those trucks go through it. They go, even the firefighters themselves go through a lot, so my hat's off to them, especially to the first responders of 9/11 shit. You always got to give your hats off to them people. What's up, Joe, man? Not much. Like I said, been working a lot, staying busy, doing all that stuff, you know. That's why I said I'd give a little update in this video. I'll leave, you know, some days we're out for 5 days, some days we're out for 12. It just depends on where the towns we drive, but we get paid for driving and all that too. So it's all good. But you know what? You know how it is. It's just something, you know, to keep myself busy in the meantime. That's the way I look at it, mostly. And, you know, to bring in the extra money because, you know, you look at all these haters on here. Like, I was at work one day, I got this text, and it was like, that Tim dude's trying to run your name on the ground. I was like, dude, you think I'll give a shit? I'm sitting here at work. I bet he's sitting there on his fat ass drinking a beer on a porch somewhere, you know what I mean, slobbering half of the words he sent. You see what I mean? It's recorded and everything, but I don't know if you heard me say that coming into it. The first podcast is done recorded, sitting on this computer right now. I could start playing it right now, but I'm not going to do it that way. You see what I mean? I actually want to, you know, do another one before I even release this one, so it's live for you guys, but I ain't had time to do that. That's right, bro. You do what you gotta do, you know. Hell with them haters. My back's probably got burned up or something. It's probably spotted, you know, from where it's peeling and stuff. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. Everybody's like, "Where you been? You know?" I'm like, my life ain't dedicated to trying to be a YouTube's phenomenon. You know, I don't get that. You know, and like that's what I try to tell that dude in the first place. That guy, you know, he's like, let's argue with each other. That'll get you a lot more subscribers and things like this. I don't really give a damn. You know, I just speak on behalf of my family's name and stuff because, excuse my language on what I just said there a while ago, but I don't care, bro. I'm speaking, I just correct a lot of people's sideways talking. I'm not here to hate. I'm not here to put nobody down, nothing. But it seems like that's all you do. That seems like all you do, you know. I'm gonna start doing them out on the road, guys. The place I was in this week, you know, after work, stuff like that. I'll be right on it. I'm gonna be, I want to do a little YouTube and like from different towns. You see what I mean? We also always we go to Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Virginia. Virginia in 2 weeks. And I thought that's where I lived. So, come on, baby. Ain't nobody fucking shaking at you. Nobody. That's what, you know. That's the whole part. I'm like, okay. When I get down there, you know, it'll be a whole different scenario, ball game. You want to bet? You bet anything. Pussy. I just mentioned, you know, I just speak freely. I had to catch myself there. Forgive me on that. You know, I'm trying to. That's my main thing is my cussing. Yeah, you best believe I just listen to Pink Floyd. You know. Yeah, thank you, man. You know, I mean, the podcast was always. Thank you, Cleveland fan. I guess you're following me. You know, I love the Browns. Not only the Browns and but the Indians also. You know, I'm a big diehard fan of Cleveland. Not much on the Cavs though. But I love that championship they released. They robbed us in that series, 2006 World Series, because they didn't want to call Cleveland Title Town. We all know what was up, you know what I mean? But yeah, even though I've been on the road, I've been writing some music, guys. Some good shit. Wait a second. Holy mother. Glory. There's a spider in my house bigger than motherfucking Roseanne. Oh, I missed that fat. Motherfucker, I'm hiding now. I'm just put me up somewhere. I missed it, man. And it's bigger than Roseanne Arnold. Yeah, I was just shooting a bow today. Look what a whelp I caught from it right there. If you can see the redness. See that whelp? She smacked me today, the bow. And what do you think about me trading the LC 99mm for a fully dressed Matthews with like over, it's got all kinds of nice shit on it. Some boy, by the way, I want to get this straight. Listen. Said that was the exact thing as Pink Floyd. I want to get this straight, okay? When he watched me one day. See, that's why I'm not a Matthews Mouse UPSE. But anyway, Pink Floyd, by the way, is. You see my fucking hands? My song is. You know what I mean? It's just fucking. I'm like, wow. Yeah, he's got $1,000 in the bow. You know what I mean? No. No, it does not like sounding like neither one of those, man. I play guitar and I know the chords, you know. That's Mother, you know what I mean? That's how it starts out. And it's just a walk back up on point and he goes, then here's the other part people still think. The chords of my song is fucking completely different. How is it? It's like if you make that Pink Floyd, it'll sue you. I was like, slide to a C. Slide to a C. Come on now. Really? Floyd starts G. Then goes to a D. Then walks it back up. And strums it, you know what I mean? Yeah, there's 4. That's how he plays it, man. David Gilmour plays it exactly how I just did it. If you don't know how to play it, I give guitar lessons. You know what I mean? He just does that little. You hear that off? You know what I mean? That open right there. That's not called off chord. It's called open. When I do that. Then he does this. So easy, you see what I mean? That's your opens. That's what you're talking about, brother. You see what I mean? And a lot of people's like, what you're doing is the same thing. I'm like, motherfucker, please. Because, you know what I mean? Excuse my language on that again. I had to catch it again. Guys, that's the hardest thing I've had to battle yet, do this. You know what I mean? I get down with it. That's right, Joey. That's right, buddy. Amen on that. I've been playing Victory with Jesus, showing the little guys that because we want to perform in the truck. I'm always smoking, you know what I mean? Even though I'm Christian and all that, I blaze, you know what I mean? Alaskan tea at Thunder at UCK, you know what I'm talking about. And I think the other one's Obama, or something we call it. And Blue Dream. But yeah, excuse me, I hate someone to sit there and try to say, hey dude, you made that song. Yeah, I took Leonard Skinner's Tuesday's Gone and a bit of AC/DC and a bit of Pink Floyd to make one song. But I promise you none of them's on the same chord line. You see what I mean? You know how many artists has done that all over time? I cannot count. You know how many artists is, you go look at Steve Miller Band's first album. The songs are called Space Cowboy, Gangster of Love. You know, then guess what he writes right after that? Another album, and he puts a song on it called The Joker, and that's the words to The Joker. Some people call me a space cowboy, some call me the gangster of love. Go look, I promise you. I'll kiss your ass if I ain't right. Go look at Steve Miller Band's first album. Go look at that. Names of that songs on that album, then go compare it to his next one. Promise you. Promise you. Anybody knows music knows I'm telling the truth. Space Cowboy, Gangster of Love. That's the names of the songs. Okay. Then The Joker. I'm a smoker. I'm a midnight toker. He took, you know what I mean, Midnight Toker, everything. It's called that on his album. I think that was like 68 to 72, but the other one was 72 to like 78, 79 or whatever. It was awesome. And they both have horses on them. The first one's white, the second one's blue. Yeah, I love some Steve Miller Band. Everybody's like, what's your favorite song by him? I'm like, Jet Airliner, hands down. Yeah, Bon Scott is the best AC/DC, but Angus Young went and found Brian Johnson. Bon Scott told him to. Without him, AC/DC wouldn't have went on. It took him over 20 years to get inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Promise you. A band that good. A band that good. Because look at Sid Barrett. I got 62 Pink Floyd albums, not one of them's the same. And David Gilmour's on an island and more. There's not one song that's the song, you know. I was doing a Spotify list, and this one dude was like, why'd they say Another Brick in the Wall Part 3? I was like, dude, what? I was like, you didn't know there was more than one part? Yeah, I said, Pink Floyd's not, you know that. Everybody that watches knows that, knows on Pink Floyd. Sid Barrett is Pink Floyd. He went crazy, you know what I mean? And they still took him his awards. And it took to 2006 when he died in the nursing home, still crazy out of his mind from the acid trip he went on. Yeah, that's mine, West Virginia. Let me show him this. Let me see that. That's one of my favorite scenes right there. That's one of those shirts. You know what I mean? It looks like the Budweiser thing at the top and shit. That's why I love it. Established 1863. Yeah, yeah. I got all kinds of good pictures. I was at where the last Union battle happened and all that too. Not much, man. What are you doing in Clarksburg? I'm just chilling, making a video before I head out back to work tomorrow and stuff. Labor Day is my birthday. They're one of a kind, those shirts are right there. I've never had another one made after that one there. That's sweet, ain't it? Well, of course, Ralph Stanley all day. But I don't like that. What's his name? He tries to sound like him too much from West Virginia. Tyler Childers. His label was one of the first ones to contact me. One of his scout agents that looked for talent. They hired. He was like, we signed Tyler Childers. I was like, I'm Billy. I'll stay independent because you look at what Molly Crew did. All that. They went back and got the rights to their music. If you don't, you're shit. Oh man, I don't know. Into like the 40s and 50s now. Easy. Supposedly September the 19th. Like I told my work. Right now I'm watching my son's YouTube channel. Thank you, man. Thank you, guys. He likes to play at Fortnite and stuff like that. You know, his a gaming channel. And of course, you know, saving up for his birthday and Christmas because it's the 8th, and you know what I mean. And Christmas is the 25th. He knows his difference between his birthday and Christmas. You know what I mean? I'll make sure he knows that. Getting ready to send him a $50 card Monday. Just, you know what I mean? We always send him money. Oh, really? Just what I was prescribed. You got a problem with that? Anything you can do about that? CC? I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting to hear your rebuttal. Is there anything you can do about that prescribed medication? Yeah, Garrett. Oh, he's got, look how he's got his Snapchat, Twitch, and everything on top of his thing. Then it says it Facebook at Derrick Castle Jr. He's a little beast on that game and stuff. He's got 8 or 9,000 subscribers. Just 7 on that one. Yeah, I doubt that, Adam. Very highly doubt that. Does it look like I'm half wall bore?
China.
I'm gonna have it where you can. I'm paying to have it where you can hear it on like the apps, where you can just search it from the app store, everything, Amazon, all of it. You got the subscription to have it ran. You know what I'm saying? What's up, the monk? I've been out working, man. Lost my PS4 cord. That's why you ain't see me up on that. By the way, anybody that games with me, that's why you ain't see me gaming. I don't play Fortnite. I don't get into that. Thank you, Mini Pearl. Yeah, as soon as I load it, you can. There's 2 of them, 2 episodes. And what was all them haters saying? There's no podcast, there's no this. Oh, I forgot about that. What now, mother? Cause caught myself that time, didn't I? Yeah, I didn't say it, but I gave it. Haters. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Yeah, absolutely, it takes time, especially with what has been going on through all that corona pandemic. The first couple months, and people was fighting over effing toilet paper, and then, you know what I mean, it went on to even more chaos, even more chaotic. And you can go to my Facebook and watch me live with one of my black friends that has autism. You know what I mean? Actually trying to, raise money for the non-profit organization that he goes through. You see what I'm saying? And all this and all that. But on here, when you see my flags and stuff behind me, you hear these comments, oh, he's racist, he does this, he does that. Really? Why don't you go check out my, you know what I mean? Facebook. You see how that goes. Me and him's going to do a video together, actually, to post on YouTube, just to show everyone, just to smash it in their face how racist I am. Go watch that. Derek Castle, ODWG, I think it is. No. Right there. Just opened the door, she just went right through her. I bet the haters have been going crazy since I've been going away, and you know what that does? Don't do nothing but help me. You understand? While I'm working. If you get my drift. Job's a job. I don't sit behind a desk. Actually, now I like my new job. I said a job's a job. I just don't like to sit behind a desk. Meaning I like to use my hands and be working a real man's job, not no damn. Even though I can build a computer and all that, that's no. I don't want to be sitting there doing telemarketing.
Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here.
Of course, CC. That was funny. That's a rhetorical question. That's a very rhetorical question right there. Very rhetorical question. Right now, I'm sitting here working through my Pro Tools on my podcasting system. I'm editing some of my podcast things there. The Hollies. I ain't even worried about Discord, bro. That stuff is that's for weak people. Discord, really?
Who?
They said the haters have been going crazy on me on that Discord thing. You know what I mean? I'm
They're
like,
going crazy for
wow.
you spitting
I
truth.
downloaded that because my podcast is going to be on Discord.
You actually looked up and found truth. You verified that your name was being speaken in the wrong, and two,
I ain't
he
worried about
plays
that.
stupid mess and makes up things that has no belief.
No, I'm not worried about a thing.
Exactly.
I'm not working every day.
Just
Shit. I'm not worried
stupid.
about that. Not one bit. That's what they don't.
They're
Remember
mad
when
because
I
you're not
said
going insane
I'll
on
make
somebody.
one last video? That's why I don't even want to talk about it.
Mhm.
That's what I'm trying to tell these people. The last video was made when it shows exactly who that person is. He sits there and catfishes a woman. I'm tired of explaining myself over and over.
I
He
know.
tries to, you know what I mean, get me to play along with these little jokes. And when
Exactly.
it backfires in his face, he tries to just keep, you know, I'm
Ask
tired of
them why
explaining
they
people.
end up clicking on his name, his stuff in the first place because it had your
Exactly.
name.
Why'd you click on his
Because it said Dirty Cat.
channel in the first place? Then you got these other two dudes doing the same thing. You know what's so funny about that? Damn, you love me that much?
Literally, why did y'all click on his name? Oh, because it said Dirty
No, they're
Cat.
making rap songs up, and I gotta
Oh, is
be
that the guy
honest
that
with
he
you.
paid to do that for him? And
Yeah,
ended up
and this
sucking?
dude, you know what I mean? I
Come
hate to
on,
say
man.
this, I can rap.
Stop downloading some
I
little
hate to
cheap
say this,
ass
you know what I
app
mean?
store.
Hand me that thing. I got, you know what I mean? Still got the cards of me and Minnie Thin on where we was gonna be on Buck Wild season
It's
2.
not that you pay
Not
some
only
money,
that,
they can
you
make
know,
something with it.
Rat with Haystack, all them. You know what I mean? I got when the proof is in the pudding. That's all that matters to me. You know, that's all that matters to me.
I'm just saying,
I can
baby, the
wrap
application to make a
circles
beat,
around the
you can do
dude that
that.
came at me.
You
You know,
definitely can do that.
see all that, still to the day, all that. Munchie's Bar and Grill featuring Darky, Beckley,
Come
Harper
on, Banana
Road. It was
Brothers.
all over the radio stations. You know, I'm not worried about that.
Of course not.
None of it.
He's thinking you for giving him any type of
You know?
look.
I remember that night perfectly. We was all in Weirton, West Virginia. If anything's watching, he knows exactly what I'm talking about. We had to get on stage and spit 16 bars. I go up there just like I am right now. See the belt buckle? You see all that? Just like I am right now. I'll walk up there. I'm not there for that. You understand? I'm there for a whole nother reason. I'm there, you know what I mean? To sign autographs and do this. You know what I mean? That's what I was there for. And then all of a sudden, Minnie Thin wanted me to be his hype guy. You know what I mean? I wrote a lot of that music. Me and he did together. And, you know, if you go on his page and look at that right now to today, you know, I got work in the morning, man. You know, in the afternoon I will. But anyway, you go to his page right today, and people's like, Durkee wrote that music. It's in the comments, for Christ's sakes. You know? That's what's funny.
Exactly.
It's right in the comments. They're like,
They
you know.
They viewed him because he had your name. All of y'all who ever even watched this to him is because he had Derek's name.
Absolutely. You think I would ever need to use his name?
No.
Ever in my life have to ever use someone
He's
like
not
that's
sitting
name?
back paying people to watch you and being so bored at him.
You
He
know?
literally watches all even
Then
videos
after me and
that
Up
he
Church
10, 15
has
years
talked to
ago.
each other, you know what I mean, and everything, he tried to bring him back into the middle of it.
And on top of bringing
And I
a
was like,
video
no,
from
you
15
stop right
years
now.
old when you were a teenager.
Buddy,
you
you go get my family first right in the first place.
But my thing is,
No, the people that
Yeah.
watch my Uncle Jesco and stuff.
Mhm.
That's not why this family is even who it is. You know, on the white side of my family. It is because of my pawpaw, Donald Ray White. You know, the #1 tap dancer. Not the number 2, 3, 4, you know.
My thing is why bring up videos from 10 and 15 years ago when you were a
Yeah,
teenager.
absolutely. Let me get into that for you. 13 colonies. Now you're going to get me going, okay? Listen, how many slaves was purchased under the Confederate flag when it was stars and bars? Don't worry, I'll wait. America declared dependency in 1776 with the Betsy Ross flag. It was sewn together. It sits in the Smith and Smithsonian Museum that I have seen out of my own eyes.
My uncle's Pete.
Okay, now let me tell you something else. Slaves was brought here underneath that flag. Go do your math, people. Go do your math. The black boy that I do all my videos with, has he asked me to send him a rebel flag.
It's heritage, it's history,
His
it's not
because he
hatred.
believes West Virginia is like he believes what he sees what it was and for what it wasn't. They
You see,
wanted to take
he
this
saw
country so they can
humanity.
govern it,
He saw
make
humanity.
it into govern. They governed our country and they destroyed it so they could tax the dollar.
That's my point, though. But Lincoln saw humanity, black, white, whatever. He saw a human
Absolutely,
being.
he saw blood.
He saw a
He
human
saw
being.
no, he saw if you cut somebody, it was the same color.
Imagine a lot of the slaves ended up learning
And they
English
no,
because
not
they've
only
been
that.
around America so long. By
You
the
know,
time he got
go
in
do
office.
your Googling. They was purchased under American flag
They
and
were.
sold to the Confederate flag, and they wanted to come here. They begged to come here. They're dying of malaria, AIDS, all that.
That's before they
And
knew
half
it.
of them
Remember, they were
died
promised.
before they got here on boats
Who
and
knows
things
what they
like
were
that. But
promised?
it's been misinterpreted through history, just like everything else has. Who's to say this George Floyd stuff ain't a propaganda? You see what I'm saying? By our own United States dirty government. The Majestic
And this
12,
guy
the
that just
Illuminati,
passed
there
away
you
for
go.
which they got
New
shot 7
World Order.
times.
To
It's a
stop
refresh.
basketball. Look, you get out there to pay $1 million and more. $100 million, LeBron James. I hope you see my video. I hope you see my video, LeBron. And you want to boycott that. Dude, you get paid. Go do the statistics. There have been more white people killed under the firearms of cops than blacks. People get out here and commit crimes. And now they got these cops so shook. Them cops are shooting at anything that moves. Chicago, Illinois. Starters. The murder capital of turning into the world. Okay, before all this stuff happened, am I right or wrong here, guys? Before all
You're
this
speaking
stuff happened,
history, something that actually happened.
all right,
For all
but
of y'all.
how bad was Chicago? They was filling the streets. Remember, guys, it showed on the news the streets. It looked like it snowed. Bullets. And that was
Nowadays,
before any of this went
Great
on.
Depression was some type of apocalypse.
Okay, then everybody wants to shoot at Mr. Donald Trump. Oh,
For what?
For creating 3
For taking a
million
stand?
jobs in 3 months.
Then
For
y'all get
putting
y'all's
our economy,
unemployment.
you know what I mean? You get your unemployment.
Plus that $600.
And that stimulus check.
Plus that
And all
extra
that.
$600.
You think any Democrat would have done that? Any one of them? They didn't want to sign off on the bill. I mean, come on, people. Oh my goodness. They didn't. How many of them didn't want to sign off on it? I'm a Flowers
Now,
fan.
people go by Donald Trump because of his old
you know what I
days.
mean? When we
But to
was
be
playing
honest
the
with you, even in his 20s, you understand me?
Rockets,
businesses
Flowers,
he
Indians, Browns.
I mean, it could be a strip,
I
whatever.
got a
you
team in
understand?
every sport. That's just how I am. I like the Packers, you know what I mean, sometimes when they're playing Minnesota. Just to, have a little feud between the family up Minnesota. What are you doing over there?
Nothing. I'm breaking this old blunt. Put it in here.
That is not a blunt.
This is an old one. I found it in the room. I've had it for like 2 days.
Boston Thundercoats. See, and then you got the people. Now people's going to start uniting in groups. Watch and mark my words. They called for this many moons ago. They said they would the chips that you see.
Started kind of dying down a little bit, and this kid that just
now
got
they
shot
gotta have
7
something
times,
else
that's
to
a
pop up.
refresh.
Exactly.
Y'all stand out in 195 to 200.
Her tattoo turned out perfect, just like it was on the thing. Completely.
I'm not saying it was right over
They didn't even have to re-hit the tattoo. Not one time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This COVID is not real. The George Floyd, it's a joke, just like that. It's government for you. The same government that brought them here. They don't even understand that. And they want to go vote Democrat side. You better start hiding from Biden. That's all I can tell you.
You can do it. Show that asshole.
That's what I do.
Sorry, excuse me.
Jones, Roy Jones. Because Tyson, you know what I mean, always was like, now I'll put Roy Jones in there. He had a black Holyfield here, so They got Roy Jones. I always was a big fan of Roy Jones, until he stepped up to the heavyweight. But he can handle him. If somebody wants one, I would give a free one.
What's that, babe?
Black and Lives Matter tattoo. And I just can't believe in the NBA they get paid off in millions of dollars and
They're not getting paid if
they're
they
not
don't play.
No, what I'm talking about is they're wearing when they do play, they're wearing Black Lives Matters and all these
I mean,
nasty quotes on the
I
back
get
of
the
their
reason,
jerseys.
but I mean, being in the NFL is just like the NFL. If you don't play, you don't get paid.
Oh, the
I get the
NFL won't act
reason.
nothing like this. Watch.
No.
But Roger Goodell won't allow it. They know
The way
that.
you are obsessed with football, do not definitely see it happening.
I told you they shut down football. America will get crazy.
What I say, like they want to change the Redskins, but I'm so scared they want to change like your team. And
And
like,
the
heck no.
Indians, yeah,
Yeah.
because of this. Because they are Native American. You know what I mean? The Braves, the Indians, all that. Yeah, I think they're playing the Devils, ain't they, or something? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm a Flyers fan. I told my son it's our year this year, you know what I mean? They're like the only ones out there getting out. But I'm a big Truex fan since it was the Bush series and he won for Dale Jr. and 8 card. That would have been awesome, Moody. Hey, Tennessee, what happened last time y'all met West Virginia on that opener? I won like $800 on that. I was like, we were going to beat y'all to death. And they was like, well, Tennessee, y'all ain't going to score a touchdown. You mean they didn't score a touchdown? Mountaineers tore y'all guys up, man. Yeah, Biden's got more than a dementia. He's got pedophile. I know, man. You know what I mean? I thought it was going to be a good game at least. At least. I thought the Vols had something that year. You know what I mean? They just fell flat on their face all year. I was like, what? And, I expected because this year we're supposed to open up with my other team, Florida State, where Coach Bowden went there and stuff. I always, would cheer for them and stuff. Deion Sanders, Noel Devine, if anybody knows anything about that. But anyway, I was like, damn, I figured Tennessee'd give us some points against us there. And we didn't even have the, you know what I mean? That we had that Brown guy. Y'all probably would have beat us. I don't like him, Neil Brown. But Dana Holgerson knew he had the talent, But bring us, one of our rivals we're going to get this year, Virginia Tech, Houston, Rex Ryan from West Virginia. I know of Randy Moss and all them is. I don't know about Rex Ryan. If he's so, then his brother is too. Rob. They're twins. I've never heard that though, but Rex Ryan being premier. No, never heard that. Dawn Knotts. I can tell you all the famous people. Jennifer Gardner is not from here. She lived here her whole life. Moved here when she was a kid from Texas. I can tell you all the famous people. Brad Paisley. All them, you know what I mean? But never the one you just said. I've never heard Rex Ryan. No doubt, right?
Is that YouTube?
Yeah, it's YouTube.
Perfect. Just gonna do this real quick.
That's right. Smoked a mountain bear hunter. I can kill a bear about every day. And every time I go riding back here on Kodiak or Honda, I see a bear. I'm pre-ordered PS5 and stuff. Yeah, no doubt, Soldier. Everybody that votes better vote Trump. I'll tell you guys that right now. You see what's going on the streets in North Carolina right now because of that stupidness. What are you doing? I'm sitting there just holding that over there.
Trying to re-download.
I'm just sitting over just my hand out, you know? I'm like, what?
Sorry, baby.
But tomorrow, I don't have to, take off to a big place. I'm still local, you know what I mean? I just got back from a 5-hour trip up in West Virginia. It was way up north. Snowshoe and all that. We did snowshoe also. I went to Winston-Salem, performed at Johnny and June's Bar, Charlotte also, 30 minutes on up to 80 or 85, whatever it's called there. Yeah, finally, outside of Philly. Yeah, full benefits across the board too.
Yep.
All the way across the board. You know what I mean? That's one thing I'm big about. You know what I mean? 401k, all that. All the way across the board. Direct deposit. All that good stuff any way you want it, you know what I mean? Per diem, all of it. Yeah, the boss foreman of the crew was a basketball player with my nephew, 20 years old. Oh yeah, there's SNAP benefits, let me tell you. Oh yeah.
Oh, so much. Oh my God.
Oh, let me tell you. Let me tell you. That's why you said, you know what I was always told about the most wisest people growing up. They're Whitney, Neil. The accuser is the doer. Word of the wise. The accuser is the doer. Yeah, my son, yeah, had MVP when he was playing, Pee Wee. Now he's playing, now this junk here's going on, I don't even want him out on the field half around these kids. They're talking about food stamps, bro, with SNAP benefits, like something stupid. You think I'd make that much money as I do? People are so stupid. Oh yeah, and like that day I was shopping. I guess I bought the with SNAP benefit. I bet I bought the Banshee with food stamps. I bought every rifle around me at 308 right there. See the barrel of the 17 right there. I bought every beautiful guitar I have, every Fender Stratocaster, every Les Paul. Snap. Damn, you guys gotta get on food stamps quick. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Oh man, let me tell you. You better get on food stamps fast as possible. You better get on them things. Let me tell you. Oh man, beautiful computers, flat screen TVs. You know what I mean? My bills paid exactly. That's funny, ain't it? You see them cases right there behind you? They can't contain guitars that probably cost more than your car. So that's funny. That's really funny. Oh well, people are blinded. They pay for these things too. Let me tell you, they pay for them up. My ammo, for 20 of them, for 20 rounds, my RIPs, for 20 of them, it's $50, and they pay for all that. They pay for it, let me tell you. Damn, they ain't nothing like Snap. Snap, crackle, motherfucker, pop. Excuse my language, sorry. Yeah, bro. My mom lives here. My mom's welcome to live here all she wants, you know what I mean? Shit. When I'm out on the road, that's who I prefer to be in my home. Best believe that. Shit. I went straight back to the kind of work I used to do, but I used to do roofing. I did it for 12 years. You know? I hope you love your mom. That'd be bad if you didn't. I'd feel bad for you. Mm-hmm. That's the person that brought you in this world, you know. They took care of you when you were younger. You take care of them when they're older. That's the rules of life. And the one thing I always learn, and you better all know this, is family is everything. Family is everything in this world. Exactly, Dustin, you know what I'm talking about. You better fucking remember that, guys. Excuse me, better remember that. That's all I can tell you. That's right. Only the strong survives, and I know where I'll be standing. Oh yeah, let me tell you, my mom's married to a coal miner, 37-year retiree. They get SNAP benefits that pulls in $6,000 a month from black lung, all that. You know what I mean? My stepdad's a retired coal miner that you better think with all your heart every time you turn your laptop on to watch your pornos, whatever. That's coal miners that do that. No, dude, I ain't worried about who knows what I own or not. It only matters when it's you. You understand? That knows in your heart and soul. You're not someone on the internet, especially. Like you said, that Discord shit and shit. My podcast will be on that. That was one of them. You know what I mean? That I recorded with. You see what I mean? Was the Discord. Or some kind of thing that links to my podcast that does that. I don't care what you don't have to speak for me, buddy. You don't have to speak for me, trust me. And I ain't gonna pull out the deed and not to prove, you know what I mean? I have nothing to prove that a bunch of haters or nothing else in my life. Especially someone that gets drunk, sits on their porch and mumbles, you know what I mean? And sells, I heard from what I've heard, yard sale purses. That claims they have kids and does this and does that. You see what I mean? I'm not going to sweat nothing like that ever in my life. And they try to use me, use it, and not try to use me. Try to talk to me and get me to play along with some dumbest, I don't know what in the world. And when I wouldn't, he still went along with it. You know? And I say, there's probably 20 people in here, if that, you know what I mean? 9 to 20 people in here that's probably watching just because they think I'm, you know what I mean? They've watched his dumbness. I feel sorry for people like that. That's got time to sit there and do that all day. You don't see me do that, do you? No, I'm sitting there chilling at nighttime, bringing you into my life, not talking about someone's life or doing nothing like that. Like I said, read the label when you hit this, giving a small update of my life. Until, you know, I can't wait till they hear the podcast, wait till they hear that, and it sums up so much. Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, dude, if they pulled county, I feel sorry for them. Oh, mercy. That's the funniest in the world. Then they get to sit and laugh where all the money come from, don't they? Hmm. How many thousands? Hmm. They pulled them. You ain't gonna pull my county record. I know better than that. No, best believe it, Soldier. When I get off this right here, I'll be in there recording more of my album instead of podcasting. They got more than a man crush, bro. These people are, you know what I mean, on something I've never seen before. They're out there rabbit mine, you know what I mean? Shit, they wish. They wish. No, no. Brandon owns the land, you know what I mean? But all the rights, if Brandon ever have to try to take the land, you know what I mean? Or actually have to pay every tax dollar back. You understand? Hmm. Brandon's dad owned this land when we put this place here. Okay. It says it right on the motherfucking paperwork. Billy Poe, and then it goes to Brandon when he died, blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
We're talking about
I
David.
think if they would choose, you know what I mean? Just like Brandon, I speak to my cousin all the time on the telephone. I think he would rather choose, you know what I mean, to sell us this place. Which his mom, we don't have bill of sales from his mother from that. Hmm, that's kind of funny, ain't it? With the notary stamped right on it.
You are the weakest link.
Goodbye.
Bye.
That's the funniest part about all that. Yeah, the land, only the land belonged to Brandon and Ashley ever. And that happened when their daddy died. People need to get those shit straight, don't they? Hmm. That's why I said.
Well,
I
that's
ain't
the
putting
thing,
my
though. Some of them,
paperwork.
it's not their fault, because you know the movie, like you said, they fucked y'all
Now
over,
they're
and they
trying to say
let the
my home's in
audience.
Brandon and Ashley's name. No,
Excuse my language, but they let the audience and everybody watch the.
no,
Just
no, no.
made y'all look like the craziest. You know what I mean? Like they didn't. Everything you're trying to say now, you did do. It's just that's
Mine
not what they want
and
to put
my
on TV.
sons is what you'll find on that deed. Derek Castle Jr. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, boys. Hmm. That's kind of funny. But the only form of communication he has with his kids is fake book. From one of the things that I was shown.
Yeah, Mr. Tim.
Yeah.
Oh, I tried to save his girlfriend. I tried to just talk. Like, I knew you didn't.
Shit.
I mean, I'm so beat up, y'all. I'm gonna tell you. Oh, Jesus.
You ain't
I
getting
wish we
Dustin.
had some food stamps, because after all the tax paying work and all the tax that gets taken out of both our checks, Jesus. I know we're making somebody happy.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
My man makes too much money to even get anything, and even before that. Oh, come on now.
My YouTube that they said they're not gonna make more than that. That's what they don't
You
understand.
know how much of your taxes and mine, like just ours put together, has been taken? You know what I mean? Like, pretty much a whole
How
entire
much we
month
pay
of
for their
work is
bullshit.
exactly my point. Being a taxpayer, we pay for the cop cars, we pay for the fire trucks, we pay for the city, we pay for the school lunches, which is not a
What
big
is this?
deal. Everything.
Ain't nothing on no loops.
Heck no, some free food, yeah. It's not BK for us. We can't have it our way.
But they do their jobs, and I'm glad they do. Just like Cat Williams says, you know,
You do too, baby.
there ain't no such thing as bad publicity. And you know in your heart, like I've told people many times, you know, you don't worry about it. I don't like it, this shit. And they're like, I'm finally glad to see you back on this. Okay, you think I care? I've been gone for Eric Dustin. Shut that down quick. Good job, dude. That's one of them dummies that bring a bunch of stupidness in here. Talking about shoes on heads and all kinds of nonsense every time. They just can't help it because, you know, I ain't, he said the haters went crazy because I've not responded, I guess, you know. I've been silent. I've not been silent for no reason. You best believe that, you know. There's no. The podcast will show that. The podcast will definitely show, I've not been silent. Mm-mm. Been anything but that. But like when I said, when he has time to do what I do, you know, and actually take care of his shit like I do, let me know, man. And if we get to play, we go 10-6.
Mm.
Playoffs. We make the playoffs. We're going to Super Bowl. I done said that to one of my friends. Yeah, dude, you can send me something to sign. I'll send it back, sure. All the way, Cleveland. 216 from the 304. That's exactly right. I said the slaves were sold under the Union, not the Confederacy. They were sold. That's the funny part about it. That's the funniest part about it. No, I'm not worried about none of that, guys. That's what I said. Just like I said, didn't you hear me say that earlier? People's action, donations, things like that. You know what I mean? I'm like, if you want to, sure, whatever. Like I said, I can take care of half the shit myself. I can take care of half. You know what I mean? We got anything that we filmed, and it's not been out of nobody else's pocket. Anything. Like second gas money or something. You see what I mean, babe? Like anybody that's donated? No, they ain't. You know what I mean? Only like 2 or 3 actual fans did. If I can remember, and I ain't worried about none of that. No, because it's not coming out of their pocket. I have none of it made because I ain't worried about them. I've said that many times, multiple times before they even got saved, baptized, anything. I said that multiple times, and I guess people think I was blanking on them.
Well,
Blanking.
like I said, just any of y'all that are watching and anybody that does follow him, why else do you think you clicked on that video? What was the main title of the video that made you click on it?
No, they know what it was.
You know what I mean?
They know exactly what it made them click on it.
That's clout.
Sorry about that, guys. Phone. And the t-shirts is, you know what I mean, on their way right now. There's already how many fans bought one of those? They actually bought them, and they actually get them.
I ain't got them. The only one that we had to do was I had to resend her a new size because the extra large wasn't big enough or small enough.
Right.
That's the only thing, ladies. If y'all have big bosoms, big boobs, make sure you know your actual chest size compared to the length size. It's a whole different story. Just because you might be skinny and might be a certain length, when you have a lot of chest, it does pull up the shirt a lot.
The gray one's my favorite ones. It's even little man's and everybody's.
See, I don't have to worry about that.
I'd be more than glad to. My buddy puts the links up there. That's up to you. There's a Cash App one. The Cash App one goes straight to the same thing, to the Cash App. Right or wrong, babe. If you donate, you know what I mean, it goes to that, you know what I mean, it's spent upon, you know what I mean, when we go out, we film, we GoPro, we do all that. Hell no. Didn't get one, bro.
What? Get one what?
I'm saying, talking about one a t-shirt and stuff, you know what I mean, I'm like, I've not come here to talk about nothing like that. Nothing like that, you know. And if you want one, you get one. If not, oh well, not my problem. You know, my job is fine and stuff, you know. Like I shot a t-shirt a while ago. Was it on this live or no Facebook? I think because I went live on Facebook first, and it says like, where can I get one of those? Or somebody did. That was like that's unique. I was like, yeah, because that's the problem. Yeah, it's got the Anheuser Busch and 1863 West Virginia above country roads on it. That's very nice. And my neighbors make shirts, and I work with her husband. Oh, brain buster there. That was real hard to have done, wasn't it? No, I'm a true Mountaineer fan too, as you can see. Where I go, almost heaven. West Virginia.
Ask them who's watching the VMAs tomorrow.
Oh goodness.
I can't wait.
I can't watch it because there ain't been no good music made. When they've been good music made, well, I watch the VMAs.
I watched 1999's version. Lil Kim, it's like you got three of you.
What, Louis and Pearl,
No,
someone you love, he's gonna win everything.
Alright,
I'm
you
sorry.
remember when Britney Spears and Madonna and Christina
That
kissed?
song's gonna win it all.
Okay.
What?
Remember how
See,
Christina...
they said the VMAs are too much
Yeah, but I'm just saying, remember
politics
how Christina,
anymore.
Madonna, and Britney Spears kissed on stage and made a big deal about it?
Yeah,
Remember when Janet Jackson got her boob exposed?
That was in the Super Bowl. What?
On the 1999 version of it.
Are you tripping, girl? You're talking to a man knows his sports. He says, I won naked by the end of this song, Justin Timberlake,
Yes,
bam.
I'm not saying
And that
that,
is on
though.
Super Bowl
I'm
Sunday.
saying in the 1999
That is not no
VMAs, before Little Kim...
Eminem killed the last
Let me finish.
VMAs.
Before Lil Kim had all her surgery, Diana Ross tapped her boob because she had a sticker.
I know that. She had a sticker
Yes,
over her
that's
nipple.
what I'm trying to say.
Okay, but that's not even the point here. To my point, the best last one was when he performed with Rihanna. He came out there and killed it. Eminem. Everybody will tell you that. Then
Oh yeah, I'm talking about
the
the
best
VMAs.
Super Bowl performance ever. Adam, what's his name?
Adam Levine. No, Justin Timberlake.
No, the dude from Maroon 5.
Adam Levine.
You know what I mean? I guess that's his name. You know what I mean?
What did he play?
He come out and, you know what I mean? I thought Adam Levine was that dude played in Game Over Man or something, whatever. You know
What
what
are
I
you
mean?
saying? Like,
And he comes out with a tattoo that says California, and everybody mocked it all that year. And you know what I mean? And Prince was the best ever Super Bowl halftime.
no, I
by
think
far.
Justin Timberlake's cover of... I mean, I'm not saying as good as Prince, but Justin Timberlake,
No,
he killed that song.
no.
Purple Rain.
Get out of here. Are you?
I love
What are
Justin
you
Timberlake.
smoking on though?
He did. He
The
did
Super
that.
Bowl Sunday performance, it rained, and Prince walked over to him in the middle of Purple Rain, asking if they could make it rain harder.
I'm just saying.
There was only one of him.
Job.
Shit, I'll argue that to the end. Prince was the man. Nobody could. He wrote nothing compares to you. You know, everybody thought you Sinead O'Connor made all that. You know, Nope. Neither did Chris Cornell. That belongs to Mr. Prince, and Prince put on the best Super Bowl performance I've ever seen in my life. Purple Rain performed by Prince. No one beats that. I'm sorry. Nobody copies that mother song. Justin Timberlake did okay, but you know what Justin Timberlake does good? Tennessee Whiskey with Chris Stapleton. Now check that out. He does that way better than Purple Rain. You hear me? Check Timberlake out with Chris Stapleton doing Tennessee
I don't
Whiskey.
know. That's funny. Like 1990,
See?
Chris Rock.
Prince is my ringtone.
Oh yeah, Prince is awesome. That is definitely.
He's only 5'9". You know what I mean? Everybody thought Michael Jackson was everything.
No, it was hilarious because
Prince,
Chris Rock hosted
Kiss
the
by
1999 music
I know.
VMAs or whatever, and then Britney Spears did her
You was like a
performance.
kid, you know what I mean? At that
Well,
time.
y'all
I
were.
was
Oh
a
my
teenager.
goodness, y'all like
I was a
6 years
teenager.
older than me, guys.
And I was a teenager.
But Chris Rock said, "Dang, Britney Spears," he said, "Done
Go
walked."
listen to a song called, you know what I mean, Dead and Gone. It's made by T.I.
He's
and
dead and gone.
okay, but don't listen to their version. Listen to Cute Is What We Aim For. They do a great cover.
No, it was funny though, because Chris Rock just said, he said, Britney Spears done went from the Mickey Mouse clubhouse to the strip clubhouse, y'all. That was funny.
I love Prince. What are you talking about? Me,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
racist. I got Tupac shirt I was just wearing today. Says Poetic
Chuck
Justice right
Berry.
on it, you know what I mean? There's Jimi Hendrix on my walls, Tupac on my walls. Get out of here. That,
Johnny B. Good.
yeah, and I'd listen to nothing but until he
My
plays
oh my gosh, I
play,
know every Chuck
play
Berry
Chuck
song. My
Berry.
granny was
Listen to
nuts.
Hendrix play Johnny Be Good. He killed it.
Johnny B.
He made sure he killed that.
My Daniel.
Yeah, Metallica would be bad. Nah, you are the weakest link, motherfucker. Goodbye. But anyway, I'm out, guys. I'll hit y'all up soon. Y'all can catch my next one soon. Like, subscribe, do whatever you want.